Okay, so a lot of people are talking about Cold War and the problems with skill-based matchmaking and the other algorithms that are in the game. Is it spoiling the game? Is it still spoiling the game? Has it changed? People are saying skill-based matchmaking is gone. I'm going to talk about that today. It actually doesn't matter if you love or hate the game. If someone's having a bit of fun with the game like I am myself personally, then there shouldn't be any issues. But there is issues, and it's the algorithms, it's skill-based matchmaking, it's actual in-match changes to the game. There's a massive issue with this game at the moment, and it really is spoiling people's fun. Don't get me wrong, I was the first one to turn around and say, well, I just need to get good, and skill-based matchmaking wasn't as big as a problem as I thought it was, but it definitely is a problem, and I want to go through one or two things today in this video regarding actual in-game, in-match changes when you're playing the game. It works both ways, but that doesn't make it fair, and it certainly doesn't make it fun. For me, this is a definite problem if you're actually in a game, in a match at that particular time, and you can see changes in the algorithm. You could be playing really bad, and like I said before, it works both ways. You could be playing really, really bad at one point, and then suddenly be beasting it, 10 minutes later because the algorithm's kicked in. And when it's kicking in, actual in-match, that's where I'm finding the problem. So for argument's sake, like I played one just before I've made this video, and this is what prompted me to make this video. Now, I thought I was lagging. I thought I was having problems with my internet. My ping was perfectly fine. My internet and everything else was perfectly fine. But, there was shots and gunplay that wasn't even registering. I was actually stood in front of someone. I actually lost the gunfight, and I was stood in front of someone, and I was point blank firing at this person, and these shots were not registering. I was lagging, I was slightly rubber banding, I was getting micro twitching, and then all of a sudden, when I think I was something like going 5 and 11, then suddenly it completely changed. I ended up, it wasn't a brilliant score, but I went something like 30 and 17, and the game in match changed there and then. And that's where, for me, lies the issues, that it can change while you're actually in a match. My internet had not changed, my ping had not changed, yet I suddenly, started beasting it. I started beating these people that were winning all the gunfights against me. Suddenly, everything was perfectly fine. I was playing as normal. And like I always say, I am a mediocre player, but I can hold my own, and I can go up with, people the same skill as me. But there is, I think, algorithms within this game that restricts you from being as good as you are when you're playing the game. I think the actual game, in-match, changes depending how well you're playing at that time. Because I had a game just before the game that prompted me to do this video, and I went something like 27 and 5. Had a great game, thought I played well, and I actually thought the gunfights that I won were fair. Don't know if it was happening on their side, that they've just previously had a great game and then they come in the game with me and they had a fantastic game, so they got matched, or they got restricted in game. So I don't think it's just skill-based matchmaking. There is algorithms within this game, and don't tell me I'm wrong, because I've seen it myself, that restrict you at the time you are in a particular match. You start playing too good, it restricts you. You start playing really shit, and then I think personally it gives you an advantage. People will probably say that this is just fair, but I actually don't think it is, because, the bottom line is you're going to start getting better at a game the more you play it, so therefore I think you are going to be penalised more than anyone else. And you're getting people like Shroud, and you're getting people like Nade Shot, and you're getting people like Scump who are turning around and saying it's actually ridiculous. And these people play games for a job. They play this for a living. Some of them actually still play Call of Duty as their main form of income. And if these people are saying that, what chance have the likes of myself got? So I don't actually think it's helping the players who've just come to Call of Duty, or the ones that are not as good, because it's not letting them get better, because as soon as they start getting better, they're getting penalized for it. And now, I don't know if it's new, because it's just recently I've saw this. I think this is happening in-game per match that you play. It's not good, it's not fun, and it needs to stop. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, press that bell icon, and tick it so you get notifications of when we're uploading new videos. And this is Mr. Devlin, out.